our apologies. Well, my apologies, because this is not on the artist here. This is fully on technical difficulties and rescheduling with myself. But thank you guys for tapping in, for popping in today. If you guys already haven't, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at SR_broadcast, TikTok, all that. I'm going to give the usual shout out. Shout out to SR Broadcast, Cali Media, Wonderground TV, Spill Records, Pod Productions. Shout out to co-hosts, myself, David Pistols, Trips ODG, Rome, Clumsy, Flacco PTR, Dreamer BGS, all that. We're going to get straight to the point today, though. I want to give a big thanks and a big shout out to, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. So I'll go ahead and let you announce your name, tell the people where you're coming from, where you grew up, all the good stuff, and what you do as far as an artist and the type of music you do. And it was on mute. But I was gonna say that as far as you being an artist and people getting to know you, let's go ahead and tell the people like more about you. That way they can have more of an idea, all the way from how you grew up, leading up to becoming an artist.
Playing around.
Mentioned that you grew up in foster care. How early did that start? And then you gotta talk about it. You know, I respect that because I myself grew up in foster care. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to that.
But I was there for like 6 months, and I came on home. And then later on, because of behavior issues, I ended up going in like 2019.
Taking away, giving back, things of that nature. But I just say that, bro, you know, because that way people can have more of an idea on what you went through, you know, and by all means, any questions you do not have to answer if you do not want to. But speaking of that, you know, so I'm guessing your situation growing up, as far as family wise, like how did that look?
Ain't nothing too crazy.
But 100% though, no, that's real though. You know, I'm glad you came through all that. I'm glad you're able to make something positive out of that with your music. Do you think that's, other than just playing around, messing with it, why you took it more serious eventually due to where you came from and the stuff you went through? Do you try to put that in your music, or what would you say?
Stuff I talk about, like everything ain't always about drill. You got to switch it up too. So I been switching it up. Shout out to my boy Jeremiah. I ain't gonna cap. He been making me switch up my flow a lot.
To you, but I'm gonna read out the YouTube name, the great one, Killer Cali 626. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all 5 people up in here. If you can, hit that like button. And like I said, shout out to 2DEATHK. Go follow him on Instagram and show him love. But I want to go ahead and say real quick, shout out to all the people that went through that endured foster care, the system, for the people that know all the way from waking up in those children courts and those long lines and with the kids and all the way to the foster home, the placement homes, or people still going through that. I want to say keep your head up because it does get better and people ain't perfect. Families ain't perfect. It's where you're at today and how you prosper today. So I just want to put that out there is that don't let that damage you. Don't let that hinder you. Don't let that make you feel like you can't be great just because of what you went through. So shout out to all of them and shout out to everybody right now with this times of war, with this times of craziness that's going on all around us. You know, I just want to give a shout out to people struggling or still struggling or the ones that made positive out of the struggle like ourselves. So, you know, shout out to that. And you keep mentioning your boy, I think it's Jeremiah, and a few of them go ahead and shout out your peoples. You know, tell us a little more about them if you would like, and who are some of your inspirations and a part of your support system.
I'm gonna go Fox. Shout out that boy Fox. Who else? Shout out Tucci. Shout out the whole GMT. You know what I'm saying? Get money team. Shout out who else? Shout out my mama for sure. And last but most definitely not least, shout out to God. And if I ain't mention you, bro, you know it's straight love. But for sure, shout out to God.
Can go ahead and continue talking. But I want to say shout out to y'all, bro. I always say that back because you know I'm thankful and that's real. You know, thankful to the real ones. And again, shout out to homie Lil Swift. So I knew you were up in here. I knew that was you. Just wanted to double check and make sure. And but yeah, you know, and Lil Swift right here, solid individual. You should tap in with them. You know, good peoples, got good music connection as far as he knows. He has the eye and the ear to place you where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of management and managing. Shout out to him. But I want to go ahead and say that yeah, like I'm thankful for y'all because everything we do here, and I try to tell people, and then thankful for the understanding ones. I don't do it for clout or numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, we are, and I'm grateful. We've been growing. We started this as of last year. I remember people that were first tapping in. We barely even had like 50 followers. Now we're at like 1,700, you know, within a year, and they're organic. You know what I'm saying? Some people blow up more, God, but it ain't about numbers to it. That's the point. Each one of those people, for the most part, I know tapped in for genuine reasons. We show them genuine love. And it's like any company, any brand, you cannot be nothing without people supporting it. So we created this so people had the chance, the opportunity, so that they can have media training, so they can get things off their mind. They can have a safe place to tell their stories without feeling ridiculed or like we're doing it for content to make fun of you after. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like shout to y'all and your peoples. But let's go ahead, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about your music all the way from albums you've done, singles, the type of music you do. Let's get more into depth so people can have an idea and where to go listen to your music and some of the songs you would like them to check out.
Most of the stuff that's not like out on our platforms, but I got a couple of songs. I got actually, I might fuck around and drop an album for sure. Cause just off the love these folk giving me, I might mess around and drop an album. But most of my stuff is on Audio Mac. I got some stuff on YouTube for sure. Tap in, follow me on Instagram at 2DEATHK for sure. I got some more stuff coming. Um, what else? For real, music is just like it really just like a diary for me. I just talk about how I feel. That's it really it. It music shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout out one more person. Shout out to my girl, my wife. I love you. I love my girlfriend.
In the first place, and what's meant is meant. What I mean by that is I see a lot of us find ourselves in positions and thinking it's unmanly to show love to your girl. But nah, that's real, bro. That's real. Whether you have a wife, whether you have somebody you care about, whether it's your people, bro, that shit's real, dog. And more of that, man. I want to tell y'all out here, don't be afraid to do that, because I'm gonna tell you now, you're gonna miss out on a lot of good people like that. You're gonna mess up a lot of relationships and friendships like that, thinking that you're trying to be too cool for school. So hey, shout out to you, your woman, your people, your family, all that. And then, I don't know if that's her, but it's a Unicorn Princess 333, I believe. And they said Bubba did it. You already know. But yeah, like I said, also shout out to homie Lil Swiss up in here. And again, if y'all didn't hear that part, I'm probably repeating myself. He does a lot of good management, has a real good ear and eye in the music industry. So tap in with him if y'all need that dope management. And I'm saying some of the best management around. But I want to go ahead and say, other than your girlfriend, your family, the people around you, what motivates you to for your art, for your craft, and like what are some plans that you have for yourself, and what do you want to do with your music?
It's just like I'm having fun, and if it blow, it blow. That's really where I went with the music stuff. Influence wise, I ain't gonna say no artist really influenced me for real, cause like I kind of got my own flow. But folks I be tapping in with like Baby Kill, of course, Tyler the Creator, T Grizzly, who else? Um, Rollo, sometimes Baby. Um, I gonna hate me when I say this, but I be tapping into that boy. What his name is? I can't think of that boy name. I can't. hmm, I can't think of his name, but I be tapped in all over. Like it ain't just like strict drill music. I tap in a lot of folk. Tap into Vaughn for sure. King Vaughn hard. I tap into that boy Dirt. Nah, for real. Free Schmirk, Fatwood. I don't really too much listen to him because the folk that's in Atlanta, y'all understand it. But that boy Rap Baby, I tap into him for sure. He hard. It's a lot of folks out there I tap into, but for sure. That girl Maya, what popular Maya? Oh, shout out Maya too, man. That my dog, man.
And I want to tell people, I respect every view. I treat one view like a million views, because you know what, eventually it'll get there, because we're not doing it, we just want people's stories to be heard. So once we're blessed to have more and more viewers, for more and more people to hear your stories, thank you. Because mind you, not everybody that taps in right away, taps in at live, they'll like show, because I know after I'll see the views go up. You'll have like maybe not 300 people in here at a time, but 300 people, 400, 5 will view it after it happens, sometimes more. But yeah, if you guys can, if you already haven't, hit that like. Literally, you have the option to like, not just the little heart in the corner. Like the video, because it helps. Go ahead and like it. There's 10 people up in here now, so you guys go ahead and do that. But you know what I'm saying? Show love to 2DEATHK. You already know what it is. It's your boy Six Deuce. We on SR Broadcast, but I want you to tap in with them. So I want to go ahead and say, where'd you like citywide, like specifically again, or I misheard it? Like, where would you say you're from as far as like a background? I know you said Atlanta, so you were from Atlanta your whole life. You're like your whole life you grew up in Atlanta? I do. I do. Okay. Now that's real. So what's something you want to do for your city if you could give back? Like what are some plans you have for yourself in that aspect? Yeah, type shit. Mm. Hell yeah. Now, yeah, and I think that stems from the same reason why I myself, or people like I said earlier, maybe it has to do with the fact, the things we went through. But that's always something I feel like was most important to me, especially when I was in the foster care system for the duration I was, because I remember it's like I can honestly say, and not to make this about a conversation what it's not, just to relate, is I had a few people in lesser words, you know what I'm saying, that really stuck out to me, that helped me out, or resources that I feel like if other kids were given, like you're saying, they'd have a different outcome, you know what I mean, or at least have more hope. Because sometimes all children, especially people that come from backgrounds, whether it's foster care or just a broken home, when you don't know what stable is, you know what I'm saying? When you don't know what having resources are, it's hard for people to understand that. And that's why I think so many people that are easily judged, like, oh, nah, those kids are just crazy or wild. Like, you don't know. You know what I mean? Lend a hand before you speak on what you think a child is or a person is, because you don't know what they went through or what they're currently going through. So I respect that you want to give something back as far as giving an outlet to the children, the youth especially. Hear you. I don't know what they mean because I can hear you clear. Do you have any headphones or speaker or anything connected? Well, they'll probably have to hear you after because I can hear you, and I promise you, if I can't hear you, then that's crazy. But what I would do is try the mic in the corner, tap it and untap it. Maybe that could be a thing.
Let me know something. And shout out that boy Sicko too. Shout out that boy
What
Sicko too, most deaf. Shout out Sicko.
say too though is if you guys can't view the interview after too, because I mean I can hear them on my side, so I'm gonna double check. But actually, this is what I'll do. Let me get on the laptop right in front of me and see what they talking about. Because if not, for sure tap in with the interview after. Give it a chance, you know. Even if y'all just in here to show them love, you know, it means more than you think. And thank you for the 5 people that liked it. Like I said, we're 9 in here, so let's get those 9 likes, not just the 5 likes. Appreciate y'all. And if you're new, it only takes 1 second to subscribe, man. It not only helps us out, it helps our artists like 2DEATHK when they come on here. Because mind you, when you search up things, and I always repeat this on most of the interviews for the people that are new, if I search up SR Broadcast 2DEATHK, he's gonna pop up. He's gonna get thrown more in the algorithm with us. So it's just not me. Everybody that shows love to us, we can show it back to the artist by when people search us up and they're like, wait, hey, that's so and so on SR Broadcast, so it ain't just for us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that.
I go jump out tripping.
If you want something from me, we haven't done that in a while. You can play a beat, you can go crazy on something, you can freestyle what you're trying to do, because I am gonna play some of your music right now.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Play some on release. I'm gonna play some off YouTube.
release. Then hook them motherfucker up. Let me see. Pop out that shit on my upload. I mean, I might go jump out tripping.
I want to give a real big shout out to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, all the way from California, where we from. Shout out to everybody in all states and all areas, you know, it's all of us all respect. Let me see what they talk about, 'cause maybe all of us all respect. Let me see what they talk about, 'cause maybe all of us all respect. Let me see what they talk about, 'cause maybe all of us all
Finna play that shit.
go ahead, boss.
So look, this song right here recorded yesterday about like 7 o'clock in the morning. My neck, you gon' die, don't be crazy. Hot shit, hit this shit. Turn it up. This some drill shit. You know what I'm saying? I can switch it up, but I want to play this. 100 shot by my dog, bitch, I'm stepping for jail. If you reach for my neck, you gon' die, don't be crazy. Hot shit, hit this shit, leave him slide like you lazy. You play with the game, then we spinning him daily. I jump out, man, stop, draw down, put your hands up. I ain't going for shit, you get burnt if you buck. If you's a real stepper, hold your glizzy up. Try to reach for my neck and then you hurt her. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and then you hurt her. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and then you hurt her. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and then you hurt her. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Every blick in this car got a built in. Keep flexing the rest and we take taking you down. They run for the smoke, so they move out of town. Tryna tell they block, we dropping hella rounds. Yeah, though, you see that how she spit. I'm standing on 10, can't go like no bitch. I ain't worried about nothing they say in the song. 9 times out of 10, ain't standing on shit. Binary trigger, this ain't no switch. Fill up his ride, make him crash to a ditch. I let 9 shots and that boy try to run, and he fell to the ground. He didn't know he was hit. Spinning shit like ceiling fan. 50 shots in the Glock, hit that mini man. If you think I won't stay, you a silly man. Come and post on your block like a session stand. When it's time to spin, bro, leave your phone. Watch your badge when you leave it home. He think he's safe cause he moved out of state. I get you clapped in your time zone. I'm spinning your block with a C4. Shut them out, but blick, they say we did them wrong. Anytime I pay the nigga, leave me alone. Niggas know what I'm on. They dis around the blick, can't tuck that bitch to the clip on that brand new Glock too long. Niggas play, I'm a stealth, niggas know what I'm on. That this to be fun, how she break your bone. Walk around with a blick, can't tuck that bitch to the clip on that brand new Glock. Understand about my diamonds, I'm stepping for Jay. If you reach for my neck, you gon' die, don't be crazy. Hot shit hit his shell, leave him strong like you late. Nigga play with the game, then we spinning him down. Jump out, masked up, draw down, put your hands up. I ain't going for shit, you get burned if you buck. If you's a real step and hold your glizzy up. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Understand about my diamonds, I'm stepping for Jay. If you reach for my neck, you gon' die, don't be crazy. Hot shit hit his shell, leave him strong like you late. Nigga play with the game, then we spinning him down. Jump out, masked up, draw down, put your hands up. I ain't going for shit, you get burned if you buck. If you's a real stepper, hold your glizzy up. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in. Try to reach for my neck and get you hurt. Every Glock in this car got a built in.
I want you guys to tap in with that. I know you guys, I mean, I kind of seen what you meant because I went on my computer and it is, your screen looks frozen, but I'm hoping that's fixed after the live because mind you, this is live, so I might fix it later. And we will run it back twice if we got to for y'all. We'll do a whole fresh do music, ask more questions. It ain't nothing over here, you know what I'm saying? We want to show love and make sure you guys get a good interview. So bear with us, still tap in. And again, just staying in here, showing the love and support, even if y'all can't hear him, says enough, and it's all respect. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go ahead and play the first thing that I come across, and I'm gonna go as new as possible. So here's one of the things I found on your page, and let me know if y'all can hear this for sure. Can you hear it? Yeah.
Ain't never find no pussy, way too pee, I'm way too clever. C4 official, get the pack and break it down, don't need no scale. And free my dog from my that case, I'm getting phone calls from a jail. I'd rather step out by myself. The guy get away, had to jump out on feet cause I crashed on the chase. No loyalty, if you a slut, I beat her back and go by my gate. My twin in the back, clutching on the stick, and you ready to crab and speaking on blit. And post on the block, acting tough as shit. But get in that room and talk to the Rick. You get in that room, start talking to crack. When I get paid, man, shit gon' change. I'm in the track, car with no smack. You throwing that pussy, I might have to clap, but I ain't cuffing on no net. You trying to crash about this hoe, I'm done. Twin, you can have her back. You choosing me for it, not time to 10. I know you a slut, ain't loving on no scrim. Cause these hoes going, I'ma just nut on her butt. When we done, baby, get out. Nigga claim that he pee, but he crap out of sky. Can't fuck it at my Christian, don't know where I stay, so I took that little bitch to the side. Pass the wood and roll a 911, smoking plane crash. Don't give a fuck about which pocket, send it up, make sure it's fast. I know a nigga switching gang every time he go out bad. I switching gang, that shit that sad. He Rambo flagging like a bad. Get behind this ride, I'ma bust my eyes, start shooting at the J. Ho, what you say, shit, I ain't tripping by no bitch, the bad. A hoe can take your play, but it's still like some matrix. Roll down the road, how you beat that pace. You start the beat, don't tell me stop, cause I'm on chill till he get face. You down the day, ain't never crashing by no pussy. Way too pee, I'm way too clever. C4 official, get the pack and break it down. Don't need no scale. And free my dog for my. I'd rather step out by myself, don't give you nigga no chance to tell. Yeah, they ain't gonna tell me. All the time, lockdown with this music when the blow, but only time we sit. Cut my leg cause I'm a man, sat in that jail, won't never tell. I know they want me gone, so if I die, stand on business head. I ain't never sure if I can't shot cause I know that I'm in jail. Oh yeah, last time my mind is full of rage, I'm just trying to go and kill. So many kids inside my body, seeing my bro die for pill. Told my mama I'm a man, jumped out the porch, hopped in the field. Like that striker when no pipe, I'm trying to hit for me a kid. Time I smoke and I'm not high, got hella sticks like Navy SEAL.
Way too player. Don't ask me why I changed when I got out of jail, cause you weren't there. Gave you my heart, you turned your back on me. You know that shit went fair. Stuck in the streets, but I was still human. I can't play like I don't care. I bet he truck on any man. Now time to 10 ain't triple by no hoe, cause her friend acting bad. I been thinking to myself, for what that beef I had my dad. Look at my ass, see number red, speak on the dead, up on the crack. I don't need no clout or no rap nigga. Send your song, cause that shit that. Let's talk about that song real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that's a jammer right there, man. So shout out to your boy. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about who he is and how y'all created this song.
All right, cool. So my boy Fox, shout out my boy Fox, love you, nigga. But my boy Fox, how that song came about? I was on FaceTime with him, playing like a little open or whatever. He like twin add me to that, and it just went from there.
Shit.
That really how that song went, and that song really on some not playing, but like on some early morning chill shit. We ain't want to get too crazy. We just chilling.
Nah, hell yeah. I mean, hey, that's real though, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. Like, look, I try to tell people I do music as well. I'm sure everybody in their mama does now. But as far as the way I look at music, bro, um, it's few songs to where I like or I bob my head to, and teach his own. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and everybody else won't be everybody's cup of tea. But I'm just trying to say, as far as I know, music is good. At least I say so. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just me, and it ain't to my own horn or sound ignorant. Hope that it come off as such. I'm just keeping it a bud. And that's dope, bro. Even if y'all are playing around or what, because exactly what I said right there, like that's something exactly you can slap through on the playlist. I can most definitely listen to it on my way while I'm traveling and need some shit to bump for sure. You know what I mean? Because at least I do. I travel a lot. Like, see, I grew up in Southeast LA and Norwalk, and LA in general. And point is that I live now in Missouri in the Midwest. So like I travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? As far as to go visit, go home, or because of music, I go check out some of my peoples that may be over here, this way, that way, whatever it may be. And that's for sure something I throw on my playlist, like I said, while I'm traveling.
What be talking about? Oh, your music, this, your music, bro. I don't give a damn. I make music for me to listen to because I get tired of listening to mainstream artists, and if I put it out there, I just put it out there. Like I got so much unreleased that I listen to for me. It ain't even for y'all. It just be for me. So I don't really be caring about when they be like, "Oh, your music trash." I think it's good. It's for me to listen to, and if I put it out there, just get out there.
What I was gonna say right now too. Exactly that. I like that perspective because you know what? There's some songs that like I just feel they slap. Whether and that's crazy because I don't know if you know if this is every artist, but it be the songs you don't really be fucking with, and people be like that shit hard, and then like the songs you carry, you like what you like. Some people will like, or sometimes they'll like it too. But I've had some songs where it's like, bro, exactly. Like, I'm not making it for you. I made it to get off a message or express myself, what I was going through, or that's how I felt at the time. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, as an artist, I want to say that's something I got to respect. You know what I'm saying? And other people got to respect that too. If you're making music, make it for you. Don't do it for everybody else. Because, yes, make it however you're going to make it. You do need fans, you do need supporters, whatever you're going to call it. I like to call people supporters. And it's like, you might may not like you, but that's cool. Make the music you like. Stop caring and like I think that's where you'll have not only more fun with it, you'll have more love for it, more passion for it. Is when you stop caring if somebody nod their head or not. Because I'm telling you right now, sometimes the reaction ain't even it. I've had people that I don't even know listen to my music or support. So it's like same here. You don't know people gonna play this back, and you might gain 5 more, 10 more, 3 more, even 1 more supporter. You know what I mean?
That shit matter. My brother, shout out Scrap too.
Yeah,
My
hell yeah.
brother,
I could tell a lot of people, bro, and look, that right there is golden enough. That's golden enough. You have, even if it was 1 or 2 people, bro. I know some people that don't even have one of their people tap in here. Shit, I mean, I'm not gonna go there. Shit, as far as I know, what I do on camera to some of my family members is just talking in the camera, or my to them it's my little music thing, but they don't know it's much bigger than that, you know. So hey, bro, shout to you and the people that show you love, bro, because I feel like that's worth more than $1 million, having the people in here tapping in and supporting you the way they do.
Nah, most deaf. That boy scrap, boy. That boy.
Albums out already? I know I've seen a few on here. Are they mixtapes? Are they EPs, LPs? Let's talk a little bit about those.
I got a couple out because I was just dropping some bullshit. But my most favorite right now is probably Renegade the World 1 and 2. Um, I like Letter from the Reaper 2. Yeah, that's probably my top three that I like from me. And then I'm sitting on some stuff that I can drop that I like, but that's out right now is Letter from the Reaper, Renegade the World 1 and 2. Those are my favorite ones.
So if you had to say why those were your favorite, other than I know why, but like, was it because the songs you had on there? Was it just you liked how well they performed, or was it just something you loved to make, or was it just like all of the above? Like, what would make it some of your favorite reasons why that specific album was your favorite?
I feel like that's when I kind of start tapping into like the different flows, trying to tap into my different flows. And then Renegade the World 1 and 2, it just straight hype drill music. Like somebody cut that on and get in the car and ready to slide. I like that. Them and and then I get to work with a lot of different artists too, and I ain't never really worked with before on Renegade the World too. Most def- Most recent Renegade the World too.
Right. Well, when did you exactly drop it?
March, sometime in March. I don't know. I gotta go look. It might have been sometime in March. Hold on, let me go look. I think it might have been in March or April. One on.
Know about you that you feel like you can tell them that you would like them to know.
Hell, um, I'm trying to work with the camera a little bit better too. For sure. Fuck with the camera shit. Um, it ain't really too much that don't nobody really know. Like I feel like my life. If you go on my Instagram and listen to my music, that's just really my life right there. That's just it explain me. Mm, I be really be chilling.
People listen to certain people's music and off the bat get an idea about them, and it's totally not that. Because I can vouch saying that there's music I made, or like if I drop a song, it doesn't mean I'm super depressed. I could just be expressing myself. I could have a song, and this is for all the police officers listening. I could be writing a song about sliding, shooting, killing, and drilling. Hey, who knows, bro? I know that as far as y'all concerned, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? As far as police officers are concerned, yeah, all that shit entertainment. So I feel it. I feel it.
Oh, you do this and do that, bro. The lifestyle I live helped me out in court, so I ain't really tripping about nothing. I don't care about none of that. I'm chilling.
They tough. I don't mean in their music. I mean like it's okay to keep it real. It's okay to keep it a buck. And what I mean by that is as long as you know, and like this is what I mean. I talk and have conversation with people, and you could be that dude walking around whether you like that or not. Oh, I'm woo woo this and that. But it's like you said, if people knew you in person, you actually chill as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You probably got hella sense of humor as far as like you know what I mean, laugh, joke, play like we all do, bro. We're not robots. serious or drilling all day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the truth. So like whether you were or not involved in all that, bro, do your thing. Have fun with music. See, this is where, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, yeah, crash out, that's cool, or it's cool to f up your life. Nah, I'm don't mind my daughter. I just say as far as like there's dudes that are gonna fake an image to the point it's gonna cost them their lives and their freedom. When it's like you don't need to do all that. You do not, because it shit ain't shit cool about missing out on time with your family. Ain't shit cool about losing your life when you got responsibilities to take care of, whether you got loved ones. Because mind you, now all of us are as fortunate to have loved ones that love us. But it's like if you do, you only got one person. Cherish that and think about that before you make a decision, because they've said it a million times. I'm only saying it my own way. A couple of seconds could cost you 25 years plus of your life. So, hey, play cool and all gangster all you want, dog. Now, I'm not condoning snitching. I'm not condoning lame shit. I'm not condoning none of that. But at the same time, I'm not going to glorify or act like risking your life or doing bad things is going to make you cool either. You know?
Also the street, but you been locked up 5 times. I only been locked up once, so who been on these streets longer? Come on, man, you tripping, bro. And it's not even about that. It's like, bro, just stack your money, stay out the way. Stack your money, stay out the way. Find you somebody that you can settle down with, run your money up with together, and just focus on y'all, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this street shit kind of getting old. Ain't shit out here that ain't done. I didn't ran for police, shot this, shot that, been here, been like this shit get old, bro. It's getting to a point where find something better to do, gang. I'm tired to rap about it all day, for sure. But it's like I ain't out here goddamn shooting, killing nobody.
Because they got an update one time, and that's the devil because they had this and portals, and that's summoning. I'm like, what the heck are y'all talking about? It's just video games. But then again, that's what they want you to think. But then again, it ain't that deep, bro. Just let the kid have fun. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to get at is like that's in life. Like some people will misinterpret something. It's like, bro, just let people have fun sometimes. You know what I mean? You don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though. So it's a trip. But I want to go ahead and say that as far as your music goes, do you want to share anything else? Do you want to share brands or your peoples? Talk about your peoples. Do you want to talk about something you felt like I missed? Because we're gonna round it up. Go ahead at like 45. You know what I'm saying? See what's going. Go from there. And then yeah, bro, I want you to have this platform to shout yourself out, to tell people, send a message out if you have to, shout out upcoming projects if you want. It's all you.
Bros, most definitely shout out to God. Um, I gotta, I ain't got a specific day because I just thought about this, but I'm gonna drop soon. I'm gonna drop soon. I don't know really know. Probably gonna be like a Lost Files, whatever. I'm gonna drop soon. Um, my message to y'all, like I just said, stay out the way, stack your money. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody you can do that with, your significant other. Peace, love, positivity. You know what I'm saying? Stay in school, graduate. You know all that other good stuff. You know all the good stuff.
Not too many people trying to push education or something better. Hold on. And that's what I meant by that life. See, now you know what I mean. That's life, but hey, but that's real though. That's real. Like that goes to show that what I do, man. every day, all day. But this ain't about me. It's just taking care of me and mine. So, like he said, take care of you and yours. Make sure you good. And I want to say something. Don't ever feel selfish. Now, there is being selfish, and then there's being selfish. And what I mean by that is, don't be greedy. Don't be the type of person that like be selfish, not think about others. But sometimes it's okay to be selfish and not so literally. And then that means is in protecting your peace, knowing when you can help yourself out of house and home. It's okay to help, but don't help to the point you struggling. You know what I'm saying? Help yourself first. Make sure you good first above all, because then everything you touch will be good. Because if you ain't good, everything you touch ain't gonna be good. You know what I mean? So that's real, bro. Keep pushing for greater for yourself, for the people around you. I want to thank you. I want to say I appreciate you for coming on. I want you guys to give a big round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's digitally or literally. But shout out to 2DEATHK, and go subscribe to him, and on YouTube, go stream him on all platforms. Go check out all the albums he mentioned, all the singles he mentioned. Thank you for showing us some unreleased. If you want, you guys can go ahead and check him out on Instagram as well. Go like this up after, and then I'm gonna go ahead and everybody right now, if you don't know, this whole month, this is for all the artists. We're doing free permanent posts. Usually it's permanent posts, $15. This ain't to advertise. I'm just keeping it a butt. $10 for 30-day posts. But this whole month and all last month, it's free for permanent posts. Next month, we're going to start back up. So if you guys want to take advantage of that and you guys want to see what's up, live interviews, and I want you guys to know this too. Unfortunately, from August to October, interviews will be down until about the time I get back, because we have a show coming up called the West Business Fest. If you guys are near, tap in. 16 and under getting free all ages event, 17 above, $10 a ticket. And that is going to be a show we're showcasing with us and 3 other record labels in Denver, Colorado, October 18th. So due to that, I have to put all my time and energy being one of the record labels with me and the team sponsoring with 3 other record labels. So what I'm trying to get at is tap in with us. So I'm thankful for 2DEATHK being one of the ones that tapped in with us before that. Now it's not saying we won't be doing them. It's not saying that we can't dot you in. It's just that with this happening, I need all the time and energy I can. But that doesn't mean we won't share it, because our regular prices are story posts are free all day, every day. So if you post a story and you want to repost it on SR Broadcast, just tag SR Broadcast, and I promise you, it'll pop up on my side. I'll repost you. It's all love. Couldn't do it without you guys. So if you have any last words for the peoples, go ahead. 2DEATHK, thank you. And I want to say shout out to Saki, but YT, literally it's BUT. But shout Elijah Lynch, Strap 9X, Lil Sicko, 1-800 Maya, Unicorn Princess, my homie Lil Swiss that was up in here. Real solid people. So go ahead, man.
That's all I gotta say. Ain't no context to it, man. Don't diss me and not come outside. That's all I'm saying. But still, peace, love, and positivity.
Their ass can't cash. You know what I'm saying? For real. Don't ever write a check your ass can't cash. There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you again. Thank you for staying tapped in. And on a private note, no weird shit. I don't even think of no Diddy shit. No Diddy. You know the offer that I gave you. I appreciate you for understanding. And my apologies just because I'm gonna keep it a butt. If I ever have to reschedule, and if I've ever done to people, and know I have very rarely, it's because my children. And as y'all know, if y'all are a father, not a father, unfortunately and fortunately, I say unfortunately because I know it sucks for y'all, but fortunately, because I gotta do what's right. I gotta be a father first. So thanks for understanding. If you ever need anything, like I said, tap in with that. Like I said, you got that for life. So I appreciate you, and thank you to everybody. And respect. If you guys haven't, check out old past live interviews, upcoming live interviews. I know I'm trying to get some for next month. It started for everything gets booked up. But thank you guys. It's SR Broadcast, Super Righteous Broadcast. Hit that like button and subscribe button, not only on SR Broadcast, but 2DEATHK. Thank you, boss. You know what I mean? Stay up, stay safe.